My experience is coming from membership in a research ethics committee. And you know very well that in the deliberations of a research ethics committee, it's very important to make sure that the human participants are protected. That's the main objective of a research ethics committee. And therefore, in a research ethics committee, we look at the scientific soundness of a protocol. Does it meet the different criteria in terms of objectives, methods, and outcomes? Outcomes are very important to us. And when we review protocols in a research ethics committee, we make sure that whatever scientific objective is there will redound to the welfare of the participants. So I think that's how trust in science is developed, because the Research Ethics Committee would look at benefit sharing and how benefits would be will redound, to the benefits of the participants. So that's the perspective. And of course, that I'm a social scientist, and in social science, for us, science is to improve the quality of life of the majority of the people. And science, whether it's biomedical research, whether it's environmental research, it's very important that it contributes to better health, to better conditions of the majority of the people. So that's the framework that we adopt, and I adopt personally when I review scientific protocols. Trust in science is a very complex concept. It does not involve one person alone who should trust the scientist. There are many things that will come into play. What is the science about? Is the science going to improve the quality of a person's life? So that is the question of what. What is science about? Then the next question is, who is the scientist? Is the scientist a trustworthy person? Does he have the welfare of the community or society at large? So research has a noble objective. It should not be done for its own purpose alone. It's not research for research's sake, but rather research has a social objective. That's our perspective in social science. And therefore, what benefit would people get from this particular research? So, if I am at the end point, I would be the beneficiary of this research. These are questions that are going to determine whether I have trust in science or not. It is very context specific, it's very topic specific, it's very person oriented. So, where is this person coming from? What is the reputation of this person? Does he understand what people in the community would need? What people in the community think about? What are their perspectives? What culture are they coming from? What socioeconomic status are they coming from? So I think all of these things would come into play when we talk about trust in science. It is not science for science's sake, but it is science to improve the lives of people. And therefore, we in the social sciences would always adopt that kind of framework. Is it implementation research? And what are the benefits at the end? How would it improve community empowerment? I'm a health social scientist. Does it improve health literacy? Participation in research, I think, is very important, because if you participate in research, you have the chance to be educated. What is your disease about? In low and middle income countries, I think we have a shortage of doctors, we have a shortage of technology, We have a shortage of good interventions. No? And therefore, that's where science comes in. But science has to be participatory, so that even if a participant would only answer a survey question, no, it would lead towards better knowledge, no, better attitude, no, and also that they become familiar with scientific interventions. I think that's very important to them. So science, in my opinion, in low and middle income countries, if it is participatory, it has the prospect of improving literacy. Health literacy is very important. No? Many times people die, they do not know of what disease. No? They have not been seen by a doctor. They have not had any drugs, you know. But participation in science is a good encounter for them to understand their own situation. You know? And so science is very important, but as I said, it needs to be participatory so that it leads to the empowerment of people.